Hello, I'm Kevin from Wellity Global and welcome to today's module on supporting neurodiverse and different working styles. Every team is made up of people who think, communicate and process information in different ways. Some of those differences are what we call neurodiversity, natural variations in how our brains work. This includes conditions such as autism, ADHD, dyslexia, dyspraxia and others, but also the broader spectrum of how people prefer to focus, problem solve and engage at work. When we talk about supporting well-being, it's important to recognise that stress and burnout can look very different for neurodivergent colleagues. What feels like a small change or minor challenge for one person might feel overwhelming or unpredictable for another. Understanding these differences help managers create environments where everyone can do their best work and feel supported. Neurodivergent people often experience the workplace differently. For example, someone with autism may find unexpected change, noisy environments, or unclear instructions particularly stressful. Someone with ADHD might struggle with sustained attention, time management, or organisation, especially when juggling competing priorities. Someone with dyslexia might find dense written communication or last-minute tasks difficult to process quickly. It's not about ability, it's about how information and environments are experienced. When these differences are misunderstood, stress levels can rise, confidence can drop, and communication can break down. But when they're recognised and supported, neurodivergent colleagues often bring huge strengths, creativity, problem solving, focus, and innovation. As a manager, your awareness and approach can make all the difference, and it doesn't mean reinventing the way you manage. It's about small, thoughtful adjustments that help everyone work at their best. Here are a few examples you can put into practice straight away. Clarity and structure. Be clear about priorities, deadlines and expectations. Written follow-ups after meetings often help. Environment. Offer flexibility where possible. Quiet spaces, noise-cancelling headphones or remote working options can make a big difference. Feedback and communication style. Be specific and balanced. Instead of general comments like, you need to be more proactive, try, it would help if you would send twice a week updates so we can stay aligned. Routines and predictability. Give notice of changes whenever you can. Sudden shifts can cause unnecessary stress. Focus on outcomes, not process. Allow people to work in the way that suits them best, as long as the objectives are being met. But remember, the most effective support starts with a conversation. Yet many people hesitate to talk about their neurodivergence or working preferences because they worry about being misunderstood or judged. As a manager, you can set the tone by creating psychological safety. That might mean saying something like, everyone works differently and I want to make sure you've got what you need to do your best work. Are there any adjustments or preferences that will make things easier for you? You don't need to have all the answers. Listening, asking curious questions, and following up on what's shared are what really matters. If someone chooses to disclose that they're neurodivergent, thank them for their trust and agree together on next steps, what support might help, what information stays private, and how you'll review it over time. If they don't disclose, but you still notice signs of stress or disengagement, you can still offer support through open, flexible check-ins and clear communication. The key is to focus on what the person needs, not on labels or diagnoses. Inclusive well-being starts with everyday management habits. When you make clarity, kindness and flexibility part of how you lead, you help reduce stress and allow different strengths to shine. Model inclusivity by being open about your own working style too. Encourage the team to share what helps them work best and use that insight to plan meetings. Set expectations and give feedback in ways that work for everybody. You'll often find that adjustments designed for neurodivergent colleagues benefit everyone. Clearer communication, calmer environments, and stronger relationships. As we wrap up, remember, supporting neurodiverse and different working styles isn't about special treatment. It's about recognizing individuality and creating conditions where everyone can thrive and feel included. Small changes in how you communicate, plan and check in can transform both well-being and performance. To deepen your understanding and develop these skills, take a look at the follow-up resources provided on the Breathe Growth Academy resources page, Line Manager Essentials. These resources will give you practical steps, example questions, and inclusive language tips you can start using today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.